Hey YouTube, this is pecktec, and today I'm going to tell you why you should never give up on your baby tears. Okay, so this is not just a story about this plant, this is also an update on the 12-gallon. As you can see, the 12-gallon is doing really well. The plants have really started to grow. The one plant that has really taken over though kind of has an interesting story. You see, when I was setting up this tank, what happened, I decided I was going to do like a plant unboxing. And I ordered some plants. I'm not going to say from whom because that's not really important, and I don't think it's like their normal mode of operation. So I opened these plants and I was filming it, and I discovered that the baby tears that I had purchased were just, they were nearly dead. I'd say 3/4 of the stem was brown, the leaves were falling off. I did try to put one whole bunch in one of the tanks that were doing really well, but everything just fell apart.
Okay, that's enough.
Then I noticed that the tips of a lot of these things had just a little bit of green left, just like a little bit of healthy plant right at the top, and I clipped the top off. Now, when I set up the 12-gallon, I actually show in the 12-gallon setup me planting some of these plants, but I didn't even mention them because, I didn't know how they were going to do, if they're going to live. I figured they'd probably die out a little bit more and then just go away. Instead, with CO2 and bright light, they started to scatter. Now, I've had these before, and they always kind of grew straight up under my relatively low impact compact fluorescent lights. Under these high intensity LED lights, however, these things definitely took a horizontal path across the aquarium, and that was really cool to see. I'm not sure if they're going to choke out some of the clover and the other things that I had creeping around that were really going, frankly, pretty slow. So I'm not sure if it's going to choke that stuff out, but I definitely need to trim it back, and I thought I'd show you that today. Okay, so what I've discovered about this plant is it's really straightforward to trim. Basically, it's really aggressive. This plant will go all over your tank, but you can sort of clip the tops off these things. What's great is they float. So I just go through and I trim the really obvious parts first, and then I start working on little sections, and I just try to clip and let it float to the top. Once it floats to the top, I usually take a fishing net and carefully net out the extra plants. And when it's all over, you'll have a nice little bag of baby tears that does not look like drugs at all. I wonder what the street value is on a nickel bag of baby tears. Okay folks, so I've got a couple of new videos that are coming out soon. So this week I'm going to do an unboxing of the Canon 30D, which Holly and I got for each other this Christmas, and I'm using right now. And also we're going to do, I'm going to do an update. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do sort of just an unboxing for the Canon, and maybe show a little bit of its footage and do a tank update. So I haven't done an update in a really long time, so I'm going to just update every tank and kind of give you my plans for this year. So folks, that's all I have for today's show. Follow your bliss, keep a clean tank, and don't give up on your baby tears. See you soon.
Don't give up, cause you'll have friends. Don't give up, I don't know better words.
An unboxing for the camera I'm using right now, which is the Canon 30D. Yeah, I cheated, okay. And, but I definitely need to trim it back, and I thought I'd show you that today.